Hey there, kids. Folks call me the Curious Fox because I'm curious about stories. Today's story is about a squirrel. Why don't you have a seat and I'll tell you all about it. Nutty was a squirrel. He lived in a comfortable tree in a big forest. He had made a little hole right in the middle of the tree so he could hide nuts that he was gathering and saving for the winter. Nutty loved his tree with its beautiful green leaves. Sometimes he would spend hours there, sitting on a comfortable fork in one of the top branches. He would look at the sky, have a chat with the birds passing by, and he would think, "My home is the best home of the whole forest." Nutty was very happy. One day, Nutty was sitting on the comfortable fork and looking at the sky like he always did, when he saw a bird approaching. "Hello!" yelled Nutty with a wave. But the bird didn't answer like he usually did. The bird looked very panicked. He yelled back at Nutty from the sky. The trees are falling," said the bird, and he kept flying away as fast as he could. Nutty couldn't believe it. The trees were falling. Trees don't just fall like that. Sometimes, when they get old, one branch might break off. But Nutty had never seen several trees just fall. Quickly, Nutty left from branch to branch, making his way through the trees. Getting near the edge of the forest, Nutty stopped. He had heard something. He listened with his furry little ears, not moving, and heard the noise again. A big ruffling noise, followed by a loud thump. That was the noise of the tree falling, thought Nutty. The bird was right. Nutty jumped into a tree closer from the noise and looked. A big yellow beast, gleaming, with a big arm at the front and smoke coming out of it, was knocking down the trees. "My tree!" cried Nutty. "My nuts!" Nutty rushed back to his tree, but the noise and the big, yellow, metal beast was following him. Nutty took out the nuts he had preciously gathered for winter from the hole he had made in the middle of his tree. But there were so many. He had done such a good job gathering them that they kept falling off of his paws. He couldn't carry everything at once. "What should I do?" cried out Nutty, desperate at the idea of leaving his precious food behind. Suddenly, the big yellow beast appeared, trying to get one of the biggest branches of Nutty's tree. Seeing the beast so close to him, Nutty felt very scared, but it also gave him an idea. He jumped on the big yellow beast, still carrying his nuts. He put one in every little space that he could find. One between the arm and the metal body of the beast. One where the wheels of the beast were turning. One where the smoke was coming out of the beast, and so on. Nutty could hear his nuts clanging and banging inside the beast, hitting every gear and wheel on their way. Nutty put his last nut in a hole he found on the head of the big yellow metal beast. He heard it cling and clang, and suddenly the whole beast froze with a big noise. The smoke stopped coming out. Nutty's tree was all broken, and his nuts had disappeared inside the beast. But Nutty had stopped it for good. A bird landed on the big yellow beast that wasn't moving any more. The bird smiled at Nutty with a flap of his wings. From this day on, Nutty became known in the forest as the bravest squirrel ever. Birds brought him food every day through the winter to thank him for saving the forest. And Nutty went back to staring at the sky from the top of the tree, thinking, "My home is the best home." Wow, Nutty sure was brave to challenge the metal beast like that. He had to be really courageous to just jump on it and start using all the nuts that he'd saved up. I wonder what it was. Well, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.